Greetings to all. Welcome to AWS Solution Architect Training Sessions. Srinivas here. Welcome once again. Good morning, good evening to all. Just 2 more minutes to start the session. We'll wait for 2 more minutes and we'll start. Thank you. Thanks for your participation.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, yeah, my name is Ezekiah from Nigeria.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's afternoon in Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria, good afternoon. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll start in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. That's fine.
Okay, let's start the session. Once again, welcome to all. Greetings to all. Srinivas here, the batch number 250. So let's start. What is the topic we are going to discuss today? It is a demo session today. Then it is the first day, batch number 250, and this is a weekend batch. Okay. This batch, 250 batch number weekend batch, is going to start from 6 p.m. IST and it is going to continue for 2 hours. This batch is going to conduct only on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday, for all our convents. And whatever the duration, it is mentioned 5 weeks. It is not limited to 5 weeks. It is all depends upon how the course is going to progress. It may extend also. Okay. So it is all depends upon how you understand the topic, and will continue the sessions according to the schedule. It is not a hard and fast rule that we have to complete the course within 5 weeks. Okay, hope it is clear. And just move on. This is the general information about this training module. And first thing is that if you have any queries related to this training module or any payment issue or access issue to the LMS Graphy portal, anything, our Logic Labs admin team is available to answer your queries. So you can contact admin team at provided contact information, whatever the information provided here, support@logiclabstech.com. You can reach us on provided numbers. And the next point is As it is a weekend batch, the first 2 sessions free to attend. That means you already registered. Whoever registered for demo session, they are getting a registration link like Zoom link to join this free session. These free sessions will conduct for today and tomorrow. And from 3rd session onwards, whoever completed the payment, for them, a new Zoom link will be shared to continue the sessions from next week onwards. So today and tomorrow, it is free to attend. Anyone can attend without completing the payment also and understand the concepts, what is the course all about and how it is related, and you can ask queries. So I'm going to allow you to speak up. Whoever not in a position to unmute yourself, please raise the hand so that I am in a position to unmute you, allow you to speak up so that you can unmute and speak up. Okay. Once the payment is done, once the course you purchase, that is payment completion, no batch shifting is allowed. Okay, no batch shifting in the sense this batch is related to batch number 250, 250, AWS Solution Architect Associate. Okay, so please check that batch details for what batch you are completing the payment. And every details about this course, it is going to get updates on WhatsApp group. So if you are not parts of WhatsApp group, whoever watching this particular recorded session on YouTube, they can be part of WhatsApp group to get a regular updates so that everyone is going to get a general updates through WhatsApp community. Admin team is going to share all the details over the WhatsApp group. I'm going to share WhatsApp community link. This is a WhatsApp community link. At the same time, you can open logiclabstech.com. This is a site, logiclabstech.com, wherein you can get complete details by clicking on upcoming batches, wherein as soon as you click on upcoming batches, wherein once you click on this upcoming batches information, you will get a what are the training modules are delivering from this particular Logic Labs technologies. So you can review course details as well as who is the trainer and what is the timings for the batch start date and what is the duration for each session. And then you will find WhatsApp community link. You can register demo for today and tomorrow. And once you are happy with this course, you can go and click on buy now. While clicking on buy now, please make sure what batch number you are enrolling. Once you complete the payment, you are not in a position to shift the batch. And if you want to review what are the course content, the course content is available on this particular website itself. If you are not part of WhatsApp community, no problem. Just log into logiclabstech.com and you click on upcoming batches. What are the training modules are delivering? All the details will be available. We have been delivering the training sessions by experienced faculties about Linux administration, AWS, Azure, DevOps, AWS DevOps, many emerging technology we have been delivering the training modules. So please log into this website and understand, click on upcoming batches and review the course content. What are the course you are interested? Please enroll. Yeah, this is all about getting details about respective course. Move forward. All the sessions, it is a live session. It is not a face-to-face training sessions. Live sessions in the sense, the sessions are going to record. For example, if you miss the session for one day, no issues. Once the session is completed, the live session is automatically gets recorded and the session will be uploaded to LMS Graphy portal, wherein whoever completed the payment, they are in a position to access that recorded session for lifetime. N number of times from anywhere, from any place, they are in a position to play that record session. So that is the advantage of online course. So there is no missing sessions. You can listen the recorded sessions, review the recorded session, download the note files to practice your sessions at any moment of time. Okay. And final thing, Logic Labs support team admin team is available Monday to Saturday, that is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So you can send a mail. If you send a mail within this time, our admin team is in a position to respond to your queries without any delay. Or else, if you are in a position to make a call, you can call on us the provided numbers. They are in a position to assist you, whatever the query it may be. Okay. So let's move on. What is this course all about? It is AWS, Amazon Web Services, Solution Architect Associate. I'm going to describe more about this particular course content, what is the way this course content is going to deliver, and what is the procedure we are going to follow to deliver these sessions, live sessions. Before moving on, what is today's agenda? So I'm going to paste the WhatsApp community link again to everyone. So just check to everyone. Okay, move on. What is today's agenda? Introduction, course overview, training procedure, and if time permits, we are going to see that one account creation procedure also, and then we are going to conclude questions. Questions can be shoot at any time of time. You just raise a hand or you can directly ask. If you are not able to unmute yourself, please raise the hand. Whoever log in late, already I allowed everyone to unmute by them. Okay. So if you are not able to unmute, please raise the hand. I am in a position to allow you to speak up. Okay. Let me introduce myself. I am Leela Srinivas. You can call me Srinivas. Having a 22 years of experience in IT industry, played a different roles from starting from customer support executive till until manager. Currently, I'm working on one of the MNC company and having experience in 15 years of experience in VMware. And I have been delivering VMware trainings as well from the same Logic Labs technologies. The VMware administration sessions are going on and we are going to schedule the batches. Whoever interested, they can join VMware administration also. And having experience on cloud technologies, AWS and Azure, I have been working since 3 years. And the most important thing is that I'm passionate about trainings. Okay. I love teaching. So it is up to your whatever the participant, whatever the way they are going to understand according to their convenience, I'm going to teach that subject to understand better. Okay. Having 6 years of experience in delivering the training sessions, Intel administration, VMware administration, Azure cloud technologies. Okay. I'm certified professional in VMware, Azure, AWS, Microsoft, as well as ITL process planning. Okay, this is all about myself. I would like to hear from you. Whoever interested to speak up, just please mention your name, IT experience, what is your expectation from this particular training, and try to answer you during that introduction. Whoever interested, they can speak up. Okay, I'm going to give the chance to each and everyone. Whoever not in a position to speak up, please raise their hand. I'm going to unmute yourself. Yeah, please carry on. Who is going to be interested? Please introduce yourself. I'm going to try to unmute who are.
Hi, good afternoon and good evening based upon the time zones you are there. So my name is Iftikhar Ali Alvi. I'm working as a director of IT in one of the semi-government organization in the Saudi Arabia. If I talk about my IT experience, so that is about 22 years overall. And if I talk about my area of expertise, so I'm more towards earlier I started as a Oracle consultant, and then later on I came towards the leadership and management. So why I'm joining this course? Reason being, once you are in the leading position, so you should know the technology so that you can help and help your team to understand the technologies and let them to work toward the success of the company. So that is all about myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good afternoon, Niptika. Thanks for your valuable words. It's a great to hear about that your director and joining this course to lead the team. That's a great words. Thanks for your words.
Yeah, hi.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, hi. This is Balaji Chandran. I I have total 17 years of IT industry experience.
Very good.
The main goal of this session I joined the reason is I want to do some hands-on expertise in AWS area. I have been working in Azure. So Azure, I have quite bit of knowledge, but in AWS, right, I want to do certification as well as understand the overall cloud technologies in AWS. That's the main goal, and hopefully, I'll get a hands-on experience along with what we are going on each day. I hope the session is on every Saturday and Sunday too, right, Srinivas?
Exactly, Balaji. Thanks for your time. Yes, this session is all about not only live session. I'm going to provide how to practice, and it is a practice very most important activity to learn the technology. I'm going to guide you, and recorded sessions will be available to implement whatever the topics we are going to discuss. You are in a position to do practice twice, thrice, fourth time onwards. You are in a position to do on your own without referring notes or without referring recorded session. That is the
Excellent.
intention of this training. Yes, this course is
Excellent.
only for Saturday and Sunday, 2 weekends, both Saturday
Okay.
and Sunday, 2 hours. The session will be there. Within the 2 hours, we are going to deliver, and the note recorded files will be uploaded. Note files will be uploaded right after the 2 days, and you are in a position to do practice and week over the weekdays. Yeah. Thanks,
Excellent.
Bala.
We need your guidance on completing the solution architect certificate. Okay, I'm going
Yeah,
to just
we'll see
finish
that we're going to provide the dumps if
Thank you.
possible.
Thank
The dump will be uploaded to same LMS graphic portal wherein you can go through the dumps, and it is more all about how you practice to
Thank you.
complete the exam. There are many modules are available in AWS, so it is very easy. If you practice well, follow the documentation, you crack the exam in first attempt itself. Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Balaji.
Hello,
Thank
Srinivas. Hi
Yes.
everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. This is Anshul Mudgal. I'm from based out of Delhi and having experience of total 15 years around into IT industry.
Very
And
good,
currently I'm
Anshul.
working. Sorry.
Very good, Anshul. Good evening. Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. So I'm currently working as a manager in one of the MNC, but my role is like kind of a individual contributor. Technically, I'm more into the work. I am basically from the DevOps background. I have worked extensively into DevOps side using open source DevOps tools and currently Azure DevOps also. So I have a good exposure to Azure DevOps and Azure Cloud, but still I'm keen to learn AWS side because they're like AWS is one of the most leading cloud still in the industry, and my like next goal is to become a solution architect specifically either in AWS or multi-cloud, whether I can handle AWS and Azure both. So what I was looking from this course, Srinivas, like going forward, like whether I will be, capable enough to handle the uh, solutioning activities of any organization. Suppose like if they want to create some solution for uh, their like any customers, and we are having the cloud team, different cloud teams and solutioning team. So like my expectation after completing this course, my aspiration is that I can become that cloud architect level uh, person, and I can gain that knowledge. So I hope it will be fulfilling my purpose, and like by the virtue of your training and like gaining the experience, your experience, we will also like get benefited. So that is like my goal which I'm looking after completing this course.
Yes, exactly. Anshul, thanks for sharing your expertise. Yeah, the thing is that whatever the solution, you are already expertise in DevOps. So already you are expertise in Azure. Here the thing is that the solution, whatever the practice we are going to do, we are going to understand from the scratch and the basics, and then implementing the each and every service, how we are going to connect the dots together. Without connecting dots together, we are not in a position to create a solution for the customer. Where we start, why we are deploying, and how to implement that solution to meet the organization goal, that is customer goals. That is a basic understanding of the course. The solution architect associate is designed to understand each and every service which are related to this particular course. I'm going to provide what are the services we are going to discuss about. By understanding these basic services, you can correlate, and whatever the customer need, you can understand and you can prepare solution. I'm going to give some training modules how to prepare, what is the way we need to deploy. Okay, definitely. I hope I'll make sure to reach your expectation, Anshul. Thanks for sharing that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Srinivas, for your best wishes. And because why I was asking, because in the past I have appeared for lot many interviews, but I could not make any one of them, so I was quite disappointed. So that's why I thought like something I'm lagging. So I want to go into the deeper and deep dive into that, so that in the industry standard we can follow and can like crack the interviews.
Yes, definitely, Anshul. I'll make sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinivas.
Yeah. Hi, this is Gopal.
Hi, Gopal. Good evening.
Yeah, very good evening to all. Actually, I recently completed my MBA and I also joined the DevOps course, which is Sunil is a trainer. So I
Yes.
just move on to AWS also. Like I want to do DevOps and also like DevOps also. I mean AWS also.
Yes, Gopal. The thing is that the right way of combine, we have to be in a right place to implement the solutions. You already learning the work. That's a great to hear. And Sunil is a trainer. He is an industry experienced faculty to deliver the sessions. Okay. And coming to the AWS, why this AWS is important? DevOps, it is a expert top level. First, we need to understand the basics. That basics, what are the components, all are required to implement the solution of DevOps. Okay, so this is the right platform. You are going to learn AWS and AWS DevOps, but get together. You are in a position to prepare the solution in the right way. Yeah. Thanks, Gopal. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
yes, sir. Yeah. One thing, Anil, I just need to know, whatever your recording sessions you are providing, so it is like any time being for that, or it is like
It
hello?
is not time being. The sessions will be available. The recorded sessions will be available for lifetime for whoever completed the payment. Okay. That
Okay,
session
got it.
will be uploaded, that login with your mail ID, you are in a position to open that LSM graphic portal wherein you can play that video anytime from anywhere, any place. Even from your mobile also you can play that video. There is no issue missing the session. Everything will be available. And after which, after the training module is completed, after 5 weeks or 6 weeks or 7 weeks, you are in a position to review the sessions again and again. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, anyone?
Hi, everyone. This is Praveen Chinnam from Hyderabad.
Hi, Praveen. Good evening.
Yeah, I have experience of 22 years in CAD and GIS as well as in marine projects, but I am completely new to this AWS Active Solutions. So it's a challenge for me to adapt this new course and waiting for, I will try for a good results from my side.
Definitely, even non-IT background also, it requires to understand the cloud technology. The cloud technology is going to give a platform, even without having any knowledge also, they are in a position to do practice and they can create their own organization within the cloud portal by understanding the basic concepts. Wherein other data center operations or anywhere if you go for training, therein you need an environment to do practice. But in this cloud, we are going to create a account. That account is also free tier. With that free tier account, the free tier account is available for 12 months. With that, you are in a position to do practice. Once you understand, I'm going to cover from the basics and then one by one service, and you are going to understand each and every service. You can connect together and then prepare a understand the organization structure, how the things are going to work. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
definitely.
Srinivas, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, Srinivas. Good evening, all.
Good
I'm
evening.
Devraj.
Good
Yeah,
evening, Lucas.
thank you. I'm Devraj. I have 15 years of IT experience. I'm based out of Chennai, but currently working in Singapore as a cybersecurity manager.
Very good.
I've worked on Windows and VMware administration part. Later, I've get into this cybersecurity. So here, the expectation is like, AWS being the leading cloud provider. I would like to gain more knowledge on the products and more insight about the AWS products, because I also want to scale up on the AWS security specialist course. So just would like to familiarize with the AWS products. Oh, yeah. So, but I know, this AWS SysOps course. I know the basics of AWS, but I haven't got a chance to learn much about this. So, I think I would take this opportunity to learn more this time.
Yeah, thanks, Devraj. Exactly. This is a course. It is going to cover the basics and how to implement the services. And most important thing is that as you are working on a security manager, cyber security, it is very much important how to control the traffic and how to maintain the data privacy and data protection and all those things. Security is nothing but we have to maintain without any compliance that entire environment, that wherein we are going to discuss about networking and how to restrict the firewall and how to allow all those communications are going to come into picture. That important thing is that one of the service providing user access, how to log in, how to provide security, and all those things are going to come into picture. Definitely you can implement the solution by understanding this, and then each and every service where we are going to work and how to implement the security, we are going to come to an understanding. But just in a point here, it is not a security expert related course. So once this course is completed, you need to go via coordinate with support logiclabstech.com to understand is there any opportunity to specialize on the security only. Okay, this is only associate level. So specialization, you need to, for security, you have to go for specialization course for all those things. Okay.
Yes, thank you, Srinivas. Yeah, I'm aware of this, the
Yes.
syllabus of this course, and I mean, like, this associate course I believe this will give me more the basics and associate level to the architect course, right? So I think even this is important for me I mean, like, for my work, because as every company have this AWS product, including my company. It is important for me to know the basics and the products and the
Exactly.
solutions given by AWS.
Yes, exactly, Devras. Thank you. The thing is that for every product, we need to understand the basics. Without basics, we can't understand expertization on the respective product. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Final two more.
Hey, hi, Srinivas. Myself, Naveen, based out Hyderabad.
Hi, Naveen. Good
Yeah,
evening.
good evening and good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, so I have around 18 years experience, mostly into traditional networking. So the expectation is, so basically I just want to upskill just to meet the market standard. Okay, so yeah, so I can say this is so new to me, and so I just wanted to learn the basics in the cloud. So hope this will cover even, I wanted to start with the basic course, but however I came to know. So something will be starting from today. So I just enrolled. Basically, I want to enroll with the practitioner. I hope this course will cover the basics, right?
Yes, Naveen, exactly. This course is mentioned for Solution Architect Associate. Even though Solution Architect Associate, we are going to start from the basics and understanding basics and how to deploy the services. The Cloud Practitioner exam also covers this every component. The only thing is that the practitioner and associate, it is only related to how you practice. Cloud practitioner with a 3 months experience, they can understand each and every service and they can implement. Solution architect associate is nothing but implementing the service, understanding the concept and how you are going to design small solutions wherein you are in a position to attend the exam and clear the exam. The how you are going to combine all services together and meet the organization goals. Yeah, definitely. Naveen, it is going to help both practitioner. Practitioner is a starting level that you are going to cover in this basics. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Srini. And one question, right? So follow-up question on that. So a post-cloud practitioner can be directly prepare for any networking expert or exam?
No. There is. I'm going to talk about. Are you talking about attending the exam?
The certification. So are we have to go through the associate, then after we have to go for professional?
No, I'll go to come to that particular certification path in this particular same module. I'll explain so that you can come to an understanding which one is first, which one is next. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, last call, please.
Yeah, hi Srinivas. This is Sandeep here.
Hi, Sandeep. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. So I have around 20 plus years of experience in software testing in different domain, different like telecom, finance, and I am based in Bangalore. And my expectation is that even I am very new for this cloud, though we have seen that cloud is in our project, but I couldn't get chance to work on any of the like. I also want to know that if testing related cloud like AWS, I want to know so that I can contribute testing point of view of the AWS, as well as I also want to know that how much certification is required and how much this course will be adding value to get it certified. And I got reference from my brother and his wife, so I thought, okay, let me join this and start the learning. So I want to
Yes,
learn.
yes. This course is very well prepared to understand, to upskills and to complete the certification. And whatever the expectation you are looking for, this course is going to help to meet that. We are going to cover each and every part of that course understanding. Without understanding the basics, and you are not in a position to understand the respective service. And what are the services are available in this particular course, which are the services we are going to talk about. We are going to connect all the services together, and according to requirement of the customer, you are going what service you need to assign to that, what are the service you need to configure. You are going in a position to understand. Coming to that, how you are going to clear the exam, it is all depends upon understanding the course and what are the live sessions and practice. The practice is very much important. Without practice, without understanding the concepts, you are not in a position to answer scenario-based questions. The scenario-based questions in such a way that customer AZ or ABC is looking for some activity. What service you are going to choose to get assigned and configured for that ABC company. This is a scenario-based questions are going to come into picture. If you are not going to understand the customer requirement and what are the services are available in this particular AWS platform, you are not in a position to fulfill the customer requirement. Yes. So definitely it is going to help. Welcome to that course. Yeah.
Sure, thanks. And I also want to understand that if after like hands-on and everything, I should be able to work in the current project where we are working. So we'll be able to contribute in the project if AWS is there.
Exactly, Sandeep. The thing is that it is to explain to each and everyone. See, we are all experienced. Okay. For example, some people, some participants says that 18 years of experience, some participants says that 22 years of experience. And coming to the cloud platform, you may new, maybe just 1 month, just started learning, but you are in a position to showcase and present yourself in such a way that I have experience on this AWS platform 2 years or 3 years. How can you present that 2 years, 3 years instead of 1 month? The thing is that it is all depends upon how you practice, how you understand the services, where to implement, how to implement with a respect to meeting the customer requirements. It is all depends upon practice. Based on the practice only, you can add the same experience with whatever the out of 18, out of 10 years, you can mention that I have 2 years of experience. It is all about how you present the skills in front of and you accept the challenges. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Sorry for not able to speak up each and everyone. I'm going to give the chances who are not in a position to speak up. They can unmute themselves. Please go on mute, and then we will continue to the next topics. And whenever there is a chance, you can raise a hand and you can discuss furthermore. Yeah. Thanks for all your sharing the inputs, and we are going to cover all your expectations by going through this demo module. And if at all, after reviewing this course overview, what is the training procedure, what are the services, still if you have any concerns, you can raise a hand. I'm in a position to answer your queries. Okay, let's move on. So the course overview is, this course is designed for AWS Solution Architect Associate, and it is going to cover cloud practitioner. Cloud practitioner is nothing but it is covering the basic understanding of AWS platform and what are the services are available. Cloud practitioner is just a basic, and then the next level is AWS Solution Architect Associate for the technical level. We are going to see what are the certifications are available. We are going to cover, and we are going to do the practice. See, listening and simply reading the document, it is not going to help anyone to learn the technology. Even experienced candidate also, if that particular member is not going to do for 1 week on the platform or the technical skills what they are having, that's gone. Without hands-on practice, the technology is such that, okay, Without hands-on practice, we are going to be out of the technology. So here, the AWS is industry leader is providing a free tier account that provides, by using that, you are in a position to do complete practice, end-to-end practice with the 12 months. 2 months is more than enough. Daily 1 hour practice by listening and do the practice. And whatever the issues comes in, you can ask the queries in this particular session. So we are going to understand or how we are going to resolve the solutions. It is all about understanding the basic and understanding what service is required to implement that. Okay. So before going forward, this AWS cloud platform, we are going to, for each and every service, I'm going to cover the basic concepts of IT infrastructure. Without understanding how the IT infrastructure is laid on, we are not in a position to understand the cloud services and cloud offerings. The thing is here, the cloud is nothing but it is everything is imagination. Okay. If you're not able to understand basic infrastructure, what are the requirements, what is the fulfillment of the customer requirement, we are not in a position to understand the name or technical terms which are available in cloud portal. If you understand one cloud platform, the basics, you are in a position to fulfill the requirements, the same requirements in Azure and Google Cloud also. The only thing is that the terminology in, for example, a system, a computer, in AWS, it is going to call it as an instance. In Azure, that same system, they are going to call it as a virtual machine. That is the only difference, but the concept is same. If you understand the concept, you are good to go to work on any cloud platform. It doesn't matter what cloud platform it may be. It gives you clear way of understanding with understanding basic concepts. That's what I'm going to cover. Basic concept and relation, and then implement the things. Okay. Types of compute, system requirements, virtualization concept. What is a virtualization concept? First, initially, we used to work on physical environment. Then the physical environment moved to virtualization. That virtualization then moved to cloud. So cloud is front end. It gives a interface to work on the systems, to work on the different services. Without virtualization, then nothing. No cloud, nothing. So understanding some basic concept of virtualization is important. From where it is started, how the physical world, how the virtualization world, how it is cloud. Okay, what is a cloud and what are the advantages in cloud? Okay, basic cloud concepts we are going to discuss. And in the basic cloud concept, there are three principles: availability, scalability, and pay as you go model. It is the basic three concept that all the services it is going to land in this particular principles. Yeah. And again, concept of AWS, what are the services, all those we are going to view in this particular. And then we are going to discuss about what are the services we are going to discuss as part of this course value. You might already gone through that course content. I'm going to review once again. It is not depend only specific course content. It is can be some services will be added on the fly according to the requirement and going to touch up whatever the possible ways. And it is motto is we are going to make you understand what that particular service is, how to implement. It is you can practice. Okay. We are going to explain each and everything to understand better and implement that practice. Okay. Understand each important service correlate with on-prem. For example, one service is there, just like I discussed about instance. In on-prem, we are going to say that it is a server, it is a virtual server or a physical server, like that we are going to call it as. Whereas we are going to correlate. With the correlation, you are able to register that concept very well. And the correlation is very much important. whatever the topic we are able to understand that correlation so that it is going to register properly and you are not in a position to forget. Someone says that unable to crack the interview. So to crack the interview, we need to understand the scenario, what are the question, how to frame that particular thing in a better manner by understanding what are the services are available. If you are not doing practice, you are not in a position to navigate that options in AWS portal. That is a key to deliver, to present the skills in front of anyone. Okay. So explore pre-tier limitation and practice. This is a course overview. Let's move on. Any questions on this course overview?
Yeah, one question, Srinivas. So
Yes,
this virtualization concept, what I understand, what we do like remote, how do we connect remote the other system remotely? Is the same thing, virtualization?
virtualization. The virtualization is nothing but physical word, how we are going to implement virtualization. And then the same concept, how we are going to work with a cloud platform. Okay,
Okay.
without virtualization, there is no cloud. Without physical, there is no virtualization. We need to understand that basics.
It is base of the cloud concept.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Ambika, you posted a question in the chat window. Yes, please. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Good evening, sorry.
Good evening.
Actually, I am from testing field, and this is completely new for me. And I was just exploring what are all things needed to get into cloud systems. So I just heard like there is a basic concept and there is a solution architect. So, but this I hope this course will cover both.
Yes, exactly,
Uh,
Ambika. For your
and
testing. Yes.
yeah, one more thing, like, do we need to have one Python and one database programming languages like SQL and PLSQL and Python is needed to complete this AWS in a good like service? So, is it
Okay.
needed?
Okay, good question, Ambika. Let me explain. First thing is that what is the basic and the difference between solution architect? We are talking about basic concepts. What is required to understand the services which are available in AWS? Okay. Without understanding basics straight away, if you start explaining what are the services available in AWS, it is very difficult to correlate. Okay. For your, as you are working on a testing platform, in the testing platform, you are going to get expertise by understanding the testing principles as a basics, right? So then only you are in a position to fulfill your testing expertise in the respective platform. Here also, the same way, the basics is to understand the concepts very well. We are going to cover basics as well as what is required to understand the services which are required to prepare solution architect associate. Yeah. For simplest example, the networking. Networking is in a vital role in any cloud, in not only cloud, in virtualization, in physical world, any place, networking is going to play a vital role. As a solution architect associate or testing, you for a testing developer, there is no requirement to understand networking principles. But here, to understand the networking concept, that is VPC, we call it as virtual private cloud. If I talk about directly virtual private cloud, it is very difficult to understand. To understand VPC, I'm going to start with the basics of what is the basics of networking principles, like what is LAN, what is VLAN, how the network card, what is a firewall, what is a network packet, why we talk about OSM model. These are the basics to understand VPC. Then if I discuss about basics and then explain that VPC, it is going to register proper manner. Okay, that is the difference between basic And then it is not a AWS basic. I'm talking about basic understanding of network infrastructure, IT infrastructure components. IT infrastructure in the sense network, storage, system components, all together a network infrastructure. Any single component, if the storage, there is no cycle completes. If there is no network, we are not in a position to establish communication. So every component is required. That's where this AWS is a platform. It is going to provide storage, compute, network, database, everything in one place. It is not necessity to be expertise on all services. A network administrator is going to expertise in security, networking, and other things. They can specialize, but they need to understand basic services to fulfill expertise in providing solution in networking. Okay, that is a concept of basic and difference between solution architect. After which specializations will be there. Hope it is clear. And second thing, your question is SQL, PLSQL, Python are required to meet AWS. No, no IT requirements. Even non-IT also can understand the concepts. AWS, it is up to organization requirements. Nowadays, the market, IT market is looking for multi-skills. That's the reason we are here today. If you understand only Wintel administrator, if you understand only DB administrator is not going to fulfill or you cannot survive in the IT world. For every administrator, need to understand cloud principles because they are looking for multi-skills. Only administrator or testing or a security principle, one technology is not sufficient in going forward in this current IT market. To survive, we have to have at least multi-skills. Out of multi-skills, in this particular AWS Solution Architect Associate or Azure or Google Cloud, a cloud platform is going to provide all basic concepts within one platform by understanding basics first, what service is going to do what. Then you can perform separate expertise in that respective area. Network expertise. DB expertise. Wintel administrator, Wintel expertise. You are a software developer, you are in a position to use these services and implement software by using the DevOps. Yeah, for every administrator, for every IT role is having a role in this particular AWS framework. Yeah, not only AWS, entire cloud platform. It is not required to learn Python and SQL and all those things. It is going to be value added advantage for your profile. If my profile is there, I am a Wintel administrator, Windows administrator, cloud, and then having automation skills. Having automation skills means Python. By using Python, I can automate what are the administrations I am going to do. Okay, that is a value added advantage, but it is not necessary to have this Python and DB concepts. Hope it is clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, then move on. Any other questions? Selv Kumar, how cloud will provide a guarantee to hold all data? Okay, very good question. See, that IT infrastructure, we talk about IT. We talk about different components. Why we are working at a networking component, storage component, system components, and all those things. It is all about writing the data, read the data. The data, how to store the data, how to protect the data without destroying, how to restore the data, how to back up the data. Everything we are going to work on the data. Coming to that, how the cloud is going to guarantee. To store the data, we need a place, a hard disk. For example, if you want to save important files, you need an external hard disk you are going to carry, or at least pen drive to carry the data. Now, how guarantee is that that external hard disk at any moment go down. It may not respond. It may damage something. By that you are not in a position to access the data. But whereas in cloud, it is going to provide all kind of features which you are going to imagine that at any point of time your data is safe. It is all depends upon what protection you are going to do, what level of purchase you are going to do. Based on that, the data is available at any point of time from anywhere, and there is no limitation. That is the beauty of this cloud. Okay, we are going to talk about S3, simple storage service. In that simple storage service, you can place the data, unlimited data. There is no limitation, but unlimited data in the sense you have to pay as you go model. How much data you are looking? Okay, that you are going to provide complete infrastructure to save, to protect, and whoever need to access the data. Everything is possible in cloud. I can say the guarantee is that they are going to provide availability. Guarantee in this is at any point of time, how can I access the data? Their cloud providers are going to provide 11 nines, 99.999, 11 nines. They are providing 11 nines availability in the sense that much cost is going to be there. The service charges will be there. For example, you have an external data disk and you are copying important files in it. And if you want to looking for the safety of the data to have a one more copy, what you are going to do? You are going to purchase one more external hard disk and make sure you replicate the data between these external hard disks. Even when it is down, another one is available. For example, the data both are at same place, that due to floods that both hard disks immersed in water, no production. Here, availability, we have a reasons. You can place the data in different regions together, different data centers. So at any point of time, one region is down, your data will be available from other region. It is all depends upon what kind of availability plan you are going to choose. That is 11 nines, the price is going to be increased. Okay, clear, Selva Kumar? Okay, move on. Any other questions? One more question. How to implement services in AWS? Will account creation is in AWS is free or will they charge anything? Okay, I'm going to come to that. Sudhakar, the thing is that we have a free tier account. With that free tier account is available for 12 months. What is the free tier limitations? Everything we are going to discuss. With that free tier account only, you are going to do practice. Okay, you can practice n number of times with that 12 months free. Even do 3 hours per day also, you are not in a position to fulfill that free limitation. That is a power of free tier. Okay, we are going to discuss about free tier. Okay, that's fine. Let's move on. This scanning process, how it is going to go. Just a moment. Scanning procedure. All are live and interactive sessions. Interactive sessions like you are, as soon as you are going to join this meeting, I'll make sure you to allow to speak up. Okay, and the session, whatever the activity I'm going to do, I'm going to open that, log into that Amazon console and then do the practice. Sometimes you are facing some issue. I'm going to give you chance to share the screen, present the screen, whatever the error it is you are getting, you can showcase to me in this particular session. That facility is also available. Most of the time, by understanding the question, I am in a position to explain the situation, and you can in a position to implement the same thing without any issue. Okay, just follow that instructions what we are going to see in this particular live session. That record session will be available. Just follow that record session step by step. Then you are in a position to implement the same services without any issue. One time, second time, you are in a position to refer the document or refer the video. Third time onwards, without referring, you are in a position to do practice. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So all sessions, whatever the live session it is here, it is recorded. Now current session is also recorded. It is going to, recording is in progress. So once the session is completed, the recorded session will be uploaded to LMS Graphy for paid participants. This first session and second session, the admin team is going to publish in a YouTube, and that YouTube link will be shared among you through WhatsApp community. You can share with your friends how it is related and how it is going to benefit, how the training procedure is going to go, and how to enhance your skills. That is where the first two sessions, YouTube recorded sessions will be available. Those will be uploaded to YouTube. Anyone can review the session, first two sessions. From third session onwards, the recorded session is only available from the first session onwards. The recorded sessions will be available for lifetime for paid participants. The paid participants, that too, whoever paid the payment for batch number 250. This batch number is 250, and whoever paid the complete the payment, they are in a position to play that video n number of times for lifetime. Okay. One-to-one interactive sessions, like interaction, whatever the issue you are facing, you are not able to understand, and then we are going to discuss about, you are not able to correlate with your live environment. In live environment, how to fix that issue, what are the topic we are going to discuss. We'll try to explain the things. Correlation. Okay. If you practice, if the pre-tier account is available, you can do the mimic that. You can replicate that same production environment, what are the live environment you are working. You can mimic or replicate that solution in your practice session, that practice account, that pre-tier account, and do R&D. You can do R&D before doing the activity in a production environment. This is a place the cloud portal is going to give us a very good platform to replicate solution, whatever the enterprise environment you are working, that we are going to replicate by understanding services. Okay, that is correlation. Without understanding, without correlation, we are not in a position to understand the topics. Okay, if you don't have live environment, if you are not supporting live environment, it is your understanding. You can imagine the solution. You can create, for example, Srinivas here. I can create my own organization, 10 systems, 100 systems, 1,000 systems. It is up to my standard. I can implement that systems, how to establish communication, what system is required for what service. All those things you can plan and prepare a diagram and then implement in your pre-tier account. That is the beauty of this pre-tier account. You cannot say that I don't have exposure, I don't have opportunity to work here. It is going to give everything. It is up to your intention to do practice. Workbook, the recorded session is itself, it is a workbook. And whatever the running notes. For example, we are going to prepare these notes while preparing these running notes. Whatever the activities we are going to discuss and all those things, I'm going to provide links and everything. And this particular document will be uploaded to same LMS graphic portal. These documents are not available for YouTubers. This document is only available for paid participants. This document, once the session is completed, after 2 sessions, these documents will be uploaded to LSM graphic portal. If you are comfortable by following the steps which are mentioned in this document, no need to review the recorded session. You can both. These documents you can download, even this PPT you can download. These files will be uploaded to LMS graphic portal. Okay, running notes is available. That is, you can call it as workbook, running notes, whatever you wear. Okay. Okay. Then important services, what we are going to discuss about in this particular model. Not only this particular specific services, there are plenty of services are going to come into picture. These are the main services which are going to cover. We are going to correlate each and everything while one on one we carry on. EC2 it talks about compute systems. S3 talks about storage, and load balancer talks about how the system can make it available for high availability. And direct connect, what is a direct connect is going to work. SNS, these are the simple services, different services where we are going to work. And IAM, identity access management, the user management, how to provide a security by creating a users. If you are not speaking, please go on mute, whoever. Okay. Okay. Then Route 53, it is one of the important service. Route 53 DNS works on based on DNS, and how it is going to work in this particular solution architect. Without Route 53, we cannot work. We are not in a position to fulfill some requirements. And Glacier, where we are going to use Glacier, and EFS, this is file system. Okay. Each line it is talks about one service, and it is going to talk about a specific area. Okay, S3 Glacier EFS, it is talks about storage related functionalities. We are going to understand the basic storage, what we are going to talk about, and then the same basic how we are going to correlate, how we are going to implement in AWS portal. And then coming to networking, the networking has different components. Load balancer, important vital component is VPC, virtual private cloud. Without understanding VPC, you cannot understand anything. Okay, that is a very, I can say, I'm going to take maybe 1 session, 2 sessions, especially for VPC to explain with a way of understanding, creating a documents. I am going to showcase simple document, how the VPC is going to work. See, this is the way of understanding. This is by looking at this diagram, you may get confused but each component, how you are going to prepare diagram. I'm going to encourage, I'm going to explain to you how to prepare the document to establish communication with the way of creating a VPC networking. Simply playing the diagram, it is not going to work out. We have to understand the basic concept. What is a network? What is the IP address? What is a subnet? And what is a router functionality, what is a NAT gateway. There are different components itself in a VPC. Okay, so this is a kind of basics we are going to cover. Without basics, we cannot understand why we are assigning this IP. What is a subnet? What is a packet is going to travel? How the packet is going to form to establish communication from one system to another system. So we are going to club all the basic components together and understand that VPC component. This particular session itself, I am going to take maybe 1 session, complete 2 hours to explain each and everything from starting from the basics. And then I'm going to implement the solution. You are going to prepare your own. That is the beauty of this VPC. You can understand very easily. Even non-IT also, they can prepare this diagram on paper and implement the same solution with available features which are available in this particular concepts. It is not just VPC. VPC is a talk about network communication. And network communication, are you establishing communication between DB to web server or web server to outside world? That communication talks about this VPC. How to get internet access to a system. How to send that information to outside world from AWS portal. That is all talks about networking. Okay, here it is, I can say VPC is the heart of this entire networking is a heart, I can say. And whereas the storage is a place where we are going to store the data. No data, no network, I cannot imagine anything. Okay. This is a part we are going to discuss about VPC, CloudFront, how, where it is going to come into picture, what criteria it is going to come into picture, we are going to discuss. And direct connect, RDS is related to database services, and Elastic Beanstalk, how we are going to, and SNS, and CloudWatch. CloudWatch is nothing but monitoring, how we are going to establish monitoring parameters, what are the components. In IT industry, in IT organization, IT infrastructure, are you in a position to imagine without monitoring? That is where this cloud portal is a combination of all services in one place without having any requirement. You can practice, you can do, you can imagine. You are the complete administrator. You are going to do Wintel administration, you are going to do Linux administration, you are going to do database administration, storage administration, network administration, all the things, even monitoring administrator. Everything you are going to do by understanding the simple things. No one by using this free tier account. Okay. So cloud trial and backup solution, and what is the migration opportunities, how the migration is going to work, some overview. It is some things are there. We are not in a position to do migration, and we are going to give you overview about migration. In the migration itself, there are 5 R's are there. 5 R's. 5 R's means what is the migration fundamentals are going to come into picture. Okay, rehost, refactor, and all those things are going to come into picture. We are going to describe each and every service in detail. Each service, first understand basic, then we are going to explain, implement on the respective service. Without understanding basics, you cannot implement, you cannot understand. I am here to explain the basics and then implement the service. If you are not in a position to understand, I am here to explain to your level. That is assurance I am in a position to provide with my passionate on the teaching skills. Okay. Whether live sessions are free. All live sessions are not free, my dear friend. These first 2 sessions, today and tomorrow, the first 2 sessions free to attend live sessions. From 3rd session, that means next week Saturday onwards, whoever completes the payment, for them only the separate Zoom link will be shared by admin team. They can join the session, live sessions. Okay. Next question. I know AWS has a monitoring service. Do we also touch upon any Slickstag integration? No integration. We are going to touch upon whatever the services we are going to implement, for example, EC2. And whatever the EC2 service, whatever the database, we are not in a position to reach the threshold values. We are going to configure some monitoring alarms, monitoring thresholds, that in live environment, how we are going to implement that. It is depends upon syslog integration is not part of this course. We are going to understand how the monitoring, what are the metrics are available to trigger an alarm. Okay, while talking about monitoring CloudWatch, we are going to create alarm. That alarm is going to trigger by reaching the respective metrics and then we are going to get a notification. Simple notification service SNS is available. It is going to send a mail communication to that particular service. Okay, these are the training procedure. Any doubt here? Okay. Next, moving on to compute. What we are going to discuss about compute. Just I mentioned here just EC2. I just mentioned EC2 here. That EC2 is talks about Elastic Compute Cloud, double C, EC2, that is a terminology. See here that simple Elastic Compute Cloud have these many sub-functions, instances we are going to create. How we are going to create instances? There are images are available. There are snapshot we are going to, there we can create a templates. We can recover instance if the server is having an issue, some modification done unknowingly, how to recover the server. Then we are going to recover the server from existing snapshot, how to create snapshot, how to create a template, how to create a AMI. AMI means Amazon Machine Image. We can create AMI, we can create a template, and these are sub functions of compute that EC2 itself. So as main services here, it talks about only overview of one particular service, but each service has a sub functions. We are going to discuss, we are going to practice all these functions. Scale up, scale down, scale in, scale out, key pair, what is the security groups, placement group, status checks, instance protection, load balancer. And these are all going to come under one simple service, that is EC2. It is so easy. We are going to make sure we are going to come in a sequential way to explain the things, and you are in a position to practice the same thing to understand better. Okay. One more important thing is that if you are not in a position to practice, I'm going to I'm going to be frank, to talk about on this particular. If you are not in a position to do practice, please don't join these sessions. It is useless. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Whatever the topic we are going to complete, if you are in a position to do practice with a free tier account, then only continue the session, go with the payment and all those things. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. So simple listening, simple playing the video, you are not in a position to do anything. Okay, it is my to all my friends, I'm requesting, it is hands-on practice is very much important. Okay. Identity access management. What is identity access management? IAM. How to create a user, how to create a group, and how to create roles, how to custom policies we can create, and how this is going to use. Everything we are going to do in a graphical user interface, that is AWS portal. In AWS portal also supports command line, how to enable command line. All those things we are going to cover under identity access management. And storage, coming to the storage, we mentioned only simple storage, only one service, that is S3, Glacier, and EFS. But storage has a different functionalities. We are going to understand what is the storage principles, basics, that is what is block storage, object storage, file storage. This is the basic principle. Actually, how that hard disk, how we are going to talk about to save the data. The storage is mandatory. So what are the functions are available? These are S3 function is there, EFS is there, EBS is there, Glacier is there, storage classes is there, and we are going to understand concept of block storage, object storage, file storage. Each service is going to refer each functionality. Okay, how to upload the files. There is a versioning. It is a beautiful feature of versioning is we can keep the files and we can recover the files by using the versioning. That is the beauty of this particular storage functionality under S3. And without anything, without web server means hosting a web server means I need a one particular website, I need to have one particular server, and I need to have a DB, and all those the infrastructure is required to host a web service. But the beauty of here, by using S3, I can place a static web hosting. I can give that link to my customer, to open that website, to review the content, or to review that proposal, or to play that video. I can place that in S3 and then give that static website hosting, and I can place that information to the end user. That is the beauty of static web hosting. And cross-region replication. Someone says that how my data is safe, how that guarantees that my data is safe. The cross-region replication is one of the beautiest feature. Again, one thing you need to understand, it is a free to practice after filter limitation. To achieve some functionality, you need to pay charges. Everything is not free. Okay, so we have a limitations, we can use that limitations. After limitations, we need to start paying the bills. That paying bills also very nominal, that as you use, you are going to pay that respective price for that particular service. Okay, we are going to use encryption, bucket policies. What is a bucket first of all? What is a lifecycle management? What is the access control list? And AWS backup. AWS backup is going to come under storage category. We are going to discuss about these are the sub services under simple. We mentioned in the main services, we mentioned just S3. But under S3, there are plenty of features are available. We are going to practice how we are, what is the requirement to enable that service, why we are going to do, why should we do that. Everything we are going to experience. And the next one is very much important, networking. Before going for VPC, I'm going to talk about all these networking basic concepts. Okay, it might be experienced network administrator, network experts are here, but refreshing the knowledge, basics are very much required, the foundation very much required to understand the key concepts. So whoever experienced, no problem. For them, it is a kind of refreshment. Even they can talk about. If I'm telling some wrong information, they can share that information so that it is going to helpful for others as well. Okay, I'm going to talk about basic networking concepts only. I'm not going to talk about deep basics, deep networking concepts. Okay, what is LAN, what is how to understand. Even non-IT also able to understand. That is my assurance. It requires a basic intention. You should have a intention to learn the topic. That is the only thing required, nothing else. Even non-IT or whoever it may be, testing, software developer, whoever it may be, I am going to give you assurance you are able to understand by simple basic principles. Okay, once you understand the concepts of this particular concept, then we are going to go to virtual private cloud and how to create subnets, what is the difference between private and public subnet, internet gateway, why we are creating internet gateway, why we to create a route tables, NAT gateway, Bastion server. These all concepts are going to come into picture in this simple, it looks like a diagram, a complex, or for few guys it may be complex, for few guys it may be simple. But I am assure you that you are in a position to take a paper and you are in a position to prepare this diagram, and you are in a position to implement the same solution by understanding this particular entire concepts. Okay, that is my assurance. Back to this. So all these components are inbuilt here. All these components are here. Router, NAT gateway. We are going to create Bastion server. We are going to create internet gateway. why we need to create internet gateway, why we need to create a Bastion server, why we need to create a separate subnet. All those concepts will be explained in detail, and I'm going to give a chance you to prepare the diagram and implement that solution in your own portal. Whatever the registration you are going to do, in that registration you are going to implement the same solution. Okay, move on. Security groups. What is the security groups? What is the importance of network ACL? What talks about security groups? What talks about network ACL? And the one more important beautiful feature is Route 53. With the help of Route 53, without having understanding of the routing principles, we are able to achieve routing principles. Packet that request can go to different regions. How we can pass that request to different regions. That is how to maintain availability, high availability for one particular simple service. How can I replicate that particular requirement? This requirement in the sense by using Route 53 website, that region is down. I can pass that request to another region. I'm going to deploy web servers for same functionality in different regions. Say region in the sense, I'm going to explain tomorrow session. Region, we are going to place, for example, Mumbai, India is a region, and America is one more region. Even India region completely down, then the request without any impact to end user, the request can serve by America region, US region. That is a beauty. We are in a position to achieve that beauty with the help of routing principles of Route 53. We are going to discuss about what is the Route 53 and the network principles, network routing policies are available and all those things. Yeah. Any questions? I just discussed about few important services, but everything will be covered, which are described in the course content. If you have any doubt, if you are looking for any additional service, please let me know. I'm going to explain, is it going to cover in this particular course or not? Then we can move on. Any questions? You can unmute yourself. If you are not able to speak up, let me know. I am going to unmute. Everyone allowed to speak up. If anyone would like to ask questions, they can unmute and then ask questions. Okay. If no questions, let me move on to next topic, that is certification path. What is a certification? The question is there. Chaitra, okay. I'm fresher to this domain. I have completed masters in microbiology. Now I want to change my domain. Is this course useful for me? Yes, definitely, Chaitra. Yes, I told you as earlier. For non-IT members who are looking for IT career as a domain for the future career, they can simply choose the cloud portal. It's not only AWS, it is any cloud portal. A cloud portal is a facility is going to give you an understanding complete and IT infrastructure in one portal. Here, I'm going to discuss about storage. I'm going to discuss about compute. This here, if you are going to for any other course, for example, network administrator, you are going to understand only network administrator. But to understand the complete AWS portal, we are going to understand each and every topic, the basic, and then implement it. Only if you have the intention to learn, we are here. Logic Labs Technology is here. Faculties, experienced faculties are available to explain, to make you to understand step by step, and you are in a position to practice on your own. It doesn't matter fresher or experience, non-related to technical. Everyone can do understand the services. By understanding the services, it is up to you. For example, you have a non-IT background and you have a 10 years of experience. Okay, and the title of this 10 years of experience, program associate or they are going to mention as an associate in experience letter. It is up to you based on the practice what you are going to do in this free tier by using this free tier account. You can showcase that out of this 10 years of associate experience, you can showcase that out of 10 years, I have an experience of 2 years. I worked on AWS platform. My organization my customer has an portfolio wherein I provided a support. I have a 2 years of experience like that. You can project. How can you project even though you are non-IT, even though you don't have any experience? It is all depends upon by understanding this concept, by understanding the services, and you are going to do hands-on practice. Without hands-on practice, you cannot present. Understanding the concept is okay, but without hands-on practice, without doing the navigation in the cloud portal, where to go? The scenario question is going to come in this way. I would like to deploy VPC. What are these components you are going to select by login? Show me and create a solution. If you are not going to do hands-on practice, will you able to move mouse? Will you able to log into the portal? Understanding is listening to skills, it's okay, but without hands-on practice you cannot present the things in a right manner. Okay, so no issue, it is the right course for you. It is up to your intention. Okay, if you have a strong intention, I recommend you to continue and implement practice part. You have to do, instead of 1 hour practice, you have to do 2 hours practice. That is more than enough to succeed in this particular journey. Okay, Chaitra? Okay, coming to back that AWS certification part, what we are going to learn here, where we are. This course is going to talk about suitable for AWS Cloud Practitioner Foundational, and then this particular AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate. This is a course. These two courses are eligible. Whoever complete this training, they are in a position to understand the concepts and able to practice, and then they are in a position to complete this certification. Okay, if you are would like to complete the certification, it is up to you. You can complete. There is no dependency. Only thing their requirement is they mention that you should have a 1 year experience, 2 years of experience by understanding the concepts. It is just to, that means they are going to mention that you might understanding concept, experience on the concept means you have to practice. Without practice, you are not able to understand the scenarios. That's the reason they are going to mention that 6 months experience to complete this cloud practitioner exam. 2 years experience to attend this particular, but that doesn't mean that you have to complete 2 years experience, 2 years certification, 2 years experience to complete this certification. It states that it is to recommended to understand the scenarios. At least you should have. How to get that experience? By doing the practice. Whatever the way you are going to practice, that is much easy to complete this certification. Certification is not a mandatory to work on the environment. Some organizations are going to look for certified engineers. But certified engineers are not a basic thing to get the job. The certification is going to be a selection criteria. Once the profile is selected by looking at that certified candidate, then you are in a position to present your skills in front of interviewer. Whatever the scenario it is going to ask, you have to be in a position to explain that this activity we have to do to fulfill their customer requirement. Okay, these two certifications are eligible to once you complete this entire course. There is no mandatory, there is no pre-requirements to attend any certification in this entire AWS certification path. As per your wish, you can go and write any kind of exam without fulfilling pre-requirements. There is no pre-requirements to attend any certification in this module. Okay, you can attend a solution architect professional without completing these two certifications. Okay, this is all talks about technical certification path to this layer. Whereas in AWS, whoever looking for AWS, they can understand the concepts of these particular concepts and then they can be DevOps engineer. They can go directly DevOps certification directly to here, or else they can complete one by one and they can attain this particular certification. But in this, there is no pre-requirements. There is no pre-requirements to complete. Any doubts on certification? Okay.
Do you provide any sample marks questions, right? If you have anything, you can share it across.
Yes, definitely. We are going to provide Balaji at the end of the session. We are going to provide sample terms, but that sample terms also you are in a position to find out. There is a AWS. Once you log into the portal, I'm going to showcase the clear documentation is available. Exam preparation documents are available. There is a beautiful course is available in AWS for free, Cloud Quest. It is a game kind of badge you are going to get. It is just like a video game, Cloud Quest. Okay, wherein it is going to give a scenario and ask you to answer. If you are not able to answer, that game itself explains. This is the scenario. This is the situation you need to fulfill. That is a beautiful tool. So there is a preparation tools available for free. With that, complete the preparation tools and exam prep, and then you can complete the certification within easy. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Entire this module. This is agenda, and I'm going to showcase that is a pre-requirements from tomorrow session onwards. That is the pre-requirements to continue the session. And whoever ready to be part of this particular module, that batch 250, everyone has to complete that particular account creation. Without that account creation, it is not possible to continue the further session. As I told you, practice is a primary requirement to move on. So that's the reason I'm keep on stressing you have to create an account. How to create account, what is required, I'm going to explain now. Before moving on, any questions? Okay, let's move on. Next topic. Yes, please. Any questions?
Yes, sir. This is Sudhakar here. What is the validation for this AWS certificate?
Certificate validation, it is all depends upon generally it is going to support 1 year. Some certification supports 2 years. Okay. The validity is available under AWS certification. Okay.
Okay, if we go for AWS associate certificate, so what is the validity? So is it 1 year or 2 years?
Yes, that's the reason it keep on changes. Just whenever you are going for certification, just log into that AWS certification page wherein it has a complete details. Currently, it is a 2 years validity for certification. It will keep on change. Okay. Some discounts also will be available time to time to attend the exam. First, I recommend you to go through the prerequisites of exam preparation. You have to understand the documents. You have to play that cloud quest. One is a game kind of quiz kind of thing. It is going to explain and it is going to ask questions, and you are in a position to select the answer based on your understanding. You can practice that, and then you are going to get a confidence, then you can attend the exam. Okay, don't look for validity, having the certification, and we have to keep on renewal by doing different certifications. It is for every certification, it is like that only. Okay, you talk about Microsoft, you talk about AWS, you talk about Google, any certification, validity will be there based on the requirements. Okay, even exam fees or details also available in that portal. Just understand, log into that and understand the what is required. The beauty of this in this particular certification is there is no pre-requirement. There is no dependency. As per your understanding, as per your practice, you can attend any exam without following the cycle, without following pre-requirement exams. The arrows are there. It is arrows. It is to understand the concepts. That's it. But it is not a pre-required. Like for example, whoever interested to solution architect, for them there is no necessity to complete a cloud practitioner exam. Okay, they can directly attend and gain the certification. Okay. Okay. Next topic. This is very much required. How much cost is of certification? Yes, Praveen. Yes, Anup, you are able to speak up or not able to unmute yourself?
No, I just asking about the certification cost. That's it.
Yes, cloud practitioner is $100 and associate might be $175. Just log into that AWS certification portal wherein you will have the complete information about. See here, certification path. You can have this information. I'm going to post in the chat window wherein you can click on that and you can get complete details about. You can click on that link. I'm going to click on this link and you are in a position to see the certification complete details. Prep for an exam, schedule an exam, what is you are going to select, what level, AWS cloud practitioner. As soon as you select cloud practitioner, what is the cost, what is the, see here, $100. Well, how much duration, 90 minutes, how many questions are there, everything will be there. And who is the exam provider? Pearson VUE is the exam provider. You just click on that, you are going to get a complete information. That beautiful documentation is available. You are not going to misunderstand anything. That is the way it is designed, each and everything in AWS portal. You are going to get a complete end-to-end information, whatever you are looking for. Okay. Okay.
Hi, so this is Anup. So this training program, does it trains you for the solution architect role, or is it only up till associate level?
Solution architect, associate. If you are willing to be an architect, that means you are. This course is designed for only administrating the environment. Architect, for architect, you have to do practice and you have to be expertise in solution and you have to be expertise in some area. Okay, that is a professional certification. That professional certification is not meant for this. Associate course is for make the specific basic solutions. It is not designed for.
Okay, this is only for administration, right?
Yes, administration, not architect solutions design.
Okay. So no designing part is involved here. Okay. So, and for designing part, is there any other separate track, or how's it?
There is no separate track. Yeah, from here we are providing one AWS solution architect associate. It is only design. You can understand basic design, basic solutions and other things. Complete design, architect level designing. Architect in the sense he has to understand application requirements. He has to understand network requirements. All those things are going to come under for architect. So for architect, it is sufficient. You have to specialize. You have to understand all the concepts. For architect, basic requirement is you understand all the services. How to design that all the services, how, where you are going to help. By understanding, by looking at the simple diagram, it is a simple. But architecture is going to design this kind of solution. I'm going to provide a basic understanding how to prepare a solution, basic solution. It is for architect organization, it is going to be on a high level. What service is going to talk about which service is going to outside, what ports we are need to black, all those things. I understand step by step only the architect. Architect means every solution you should have an understanding. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So does it also incorporate the voice-based solution or unified comm solution which are being provided here, or it is just the data part of it?
Just they are a part of it. Only how you are going to use the services. It is not going to provide any solution designing.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Anup. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hi, Sushil this side. Actually, I am asking a certification is necessary to get a job. Without certification, we get job in market.
Good question, Sushil. See, for any organization, job description, if you see, based on the job description, they are going to mention that experience. Sometimes they are going to mention experience is required. Sometimes they are going to mention as a certification is a value added. Some job description they are going to mention that certification is must. It depends upon job description you have to apply. But as per if you are already working in an organization, it is very much important to have hold the certification. Everyone organization they are going to project to the customer to gain that project. They are going to project in such a way that I have certified resources to provide solutions for you. That's the reason organizations encouraging each and every resource to complete the certification. Without the certification, they are not in a position to sell their product to the end user. End user, how they are going to trust? Oh, the certified resource is available. I can get a better service. That's what the customer end user is look like. So, my recommendation is understand the concepts, complete the certification as per organization requirements. If you are looking for a job and practice it, complete the certification, update the profile as a certified AWS. That's so that your profile is going to get a additional weightage to get it selected. If you don't have certification, your profile is not going to get weight and you are not in a position to fulfill job fulfillment. Yeah.
Okay. And one question, actually, AWS is new for me, and one of my friend told me to go for AWS DevOps, and how the different solution architecture is from DevOps. Any common between them?
There is no common architecture between both of them. Both are designed for different purposes. AWS Solution Architect is a place wherein you are going to manage the infrastructure for a company requirement. Whereas in DevOps, it is all about the tools to maintain the software tools by using whatever the tools are available in AWS DevOps. Okay, it is more about having if you are not in a software developer and if your organization is not looking for any automation, there are automations and tools are available. DevOps, those tools, how to use, how to configure, that is going to talk about. Okay, whatever the services are available in AWS portal, some services are deals about with the AWS DevOps. Some services talks about AWS Solution Architect. Some area of expertization as per this particular, some area of expertization. See here in this, big data, Alexa skills, machine learning. Apart from AWS, if you want the specialization, anything, you have to go. Even security, cyber security also one specialization. Okay, to understand the specialization, you have to complete some basic understanding of certifications. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me complete this. Okay. This is very much important. For tomorrow session, everyone has to complete this free tier account procedure registration. Please log into this whatever the AWS management console, www.aws management console, wherein you are in a position to. Okay, let me log into that AWS management console. Where whoever going to log in first time, okay, they are going to get an option create an account. If not, sign into the console, click on this particular page, sign into console, wherein you are in a position to get option create a account. See here, create a new AWS account. You have to click on here, create a new AWS account. The only requirement to create this AWS account is you need to provide some basic details. That is, you should have a mail ID. This document describes what is required to continue this account. See here, create a new AWS account. Every details information is available in this document. This document will be uploaded by today itself, so that you are in a position to create this AWS Twitter account, and this document is available for paid participants to continue the registration. If you are not a paid participant and you would like to go register the account, go and follow that instruction. This recorded session is available and uploaded to YouTube. So you can play this recorded session and complete this step-by-step procedure to complete AWS registration login. This account creation is very much important to continue the sessions. I'm going to open my account and you are going to do practice in your account. That is as simple as that. What are the services I'm going to showcase here in this live session? By opening your account, not a parallel operation, after the session, understand and implement the same solution without referring the document. If you are not able to implement the solution, play that video and implement that solution step by step. And even document also will be available, step by step procedure, what document we need to follow. Okay, so here the free tier account registration, the document, first we are going to create a new AWS account like this, and then you are going to enter email ID. What is required? Root user email ID is required. You are going to mention your personal email ID or organizational email ID as per your wish. You are going to enter email and you are going to mention account name. And as soon as you click on verify email address, for that email, you are going to get a code. And then once you enter that code, it is going to move to the next page where you are going to see that you are going to verify code and click on verify. Then the email will be verified and move to next page, that is sign up WS, create your password for your root user. This is a step 1 of 5. There are 5 stages of process to complete account creation. So everyone, whoever interested to complete on this course and need to create this account for tomorrow session. Tomorrow session, I'm going to explain few concepts and then we are going to work. Once the session is completed, you have to log in and work on this particular whatever the topics we are going to discuss. Okay. The password, once you password entered, you are going to go to the next page wherein you have this complete details. Whatever the details, all fields are mandatory. You should not leave any field which are required a mandatory field. It is going to highlight as a asterisk symbol wherein you have to mention complete details. Don't leave any field. So while selecting this particular sign up services, we have to choose the important place, that is a personal use. You have to select personal purpose. Okay. Whatever the instructions are provided here, you have to select that. Okay. Move on. Next, name and mobile number. From wherever you are going to log in, you have to choose the country code and then provide the mobile number. And then for that mobile number, you are going to get a code in next page. Without the mobile number, without email ID, and without credit card information, credit card or debit card. Important thing is that it is going to detect only For India users, it is going to deduct 2 rupees. For non-India customers, non-India users, it is going to deduct $1. As I stated, it is a free account. Whatever the amount it is going to deduct, that same amount will be returned within 3 working days. So what it is, just validate your payment. One more important thing is that this debit card or credit card, whatever you are going to enter, it is not going to deduct any amount without any authorization. It is a completely safe, and even if you misuse this account also, it is not going to deduct even 1 rupee, $1 from your account. Okay, so it is completely safe. But that credit card, whoever using for this registration, there you need to use credit card or debit card. That card should be allowed international transaction. Most of the some cards are for security reasons. They are going to block international transactions. Whenever you are planning to register this account, please allow that international transaction for 1 hour. Once this complete the successful, then you can block international transactions. Okay, without enablement of international transactions, this sign up procedure is not going to complete. Clear? Then billing information. So enter debit card, credit card, CV number, all those details. Here in the next page, the credit card details, the debit card details. Okay. See clear information. We will not charge you for usage. It is just billing validation. It is a free limitation available. Whatever the amount it is deducted, it clearly states here 3 to 5 working days it will be reverted to your account. So no worries on this particular part. Please go and register. It is a completely free. Okay. Next, once you complete all these details, you are going to mention all this information, account information, billing information, contact address, PAN number, and complete verify procedure further. Once you click on verify, you are going to get whatever the debit card, credit card you are going to enter. You have to enter OTP and proceed further. Once successful completion of this, you are going to move to identity page, wherein you have to mention identity. Okay, identity in the sense what are the mobile number you entered in the first place, that same mobile number you have to enter. For that mobile number, you are going to get an OTP. You have to enter the OTP and move forward. This is a step. And once this is done, you are going to get a confirmation your identity. That is here in this particular page. Again, you need to choose, make sure you are selecting personal use and individual. You have to select and then move forward. Okay, follow these instructions clearly. This document will be uploaded right now to the LMS Graphy portal. This document is available for paid participants. Thanks for all paid participants. Without starting the course, you completed the paid, means you have the trust with us, and we make sure we'll fulfill your requirement. I'll make sure to ensure you are going to get desired skills by completing this course. Okay. Thanks for whoever completed the payment without starting this course. Thank you all. I'm going to clear. The first final step is sign up for plan. What is a plan? It is very much important step, wherein you have to select basic support plan. This is very much sufficient to complete your practice, to complete this whatever the projects we are going to do, whatever the projects we are going to implement. This basic support is more than enough, and it is available for 12 months. Don't select these two options. Only select basic support for free and complete this particular action to move on. There are two short messages. Let me see. No UPI payment option available, only credit card or debit card. That card should be international transaction should be enabled. Then only you are in a position to complete this. Okay, this document will be uploaded to LMS Graphy portal. If who are not completed the payment, they can play this video in WhatsApp community. They are going to publish once this video is uploaded to YouTube. So the YouTube video is free and you can play this video and go to that last step of video and step-by-step procedure. It is highlighted here. Pause that video and complete that step and make sure you completed the registration for tomorrow's session. Okay. Once you complete this, we are in a position to log into this particular AWS portal. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to start with log into that AWS portal. What are the options? And we are going to complete first basic service, how to deploy a EC2. Okay. This is a procedure to complete the registration. Whoever interested to continue this session, everyone has to complete the registration without fail for tomorrow's session. Okay. Before closing the session, any questions?
Do you have LMS link, Srinivas?
What is it?
Now, how to navigate to the LMS link?
Yes, very good question. I'm going to showcase here. As soon as you log in logiclabstech.com, wherein you are in certain position, you are whatever the email ID you are going to get login, you are going to get option here, login page. Okay, currently I'm in login. So as soon as you log in, you are going to click on the courses. What are the courses you purchased? Click on the courses wherein you are going to find LMS Graphy. And at the same time, in the main page of this particular logiclabstech.com, you will find LMS Graphy portal. See here, launch your Graphy portal. Whatever the mail ID you completed the payment, you are in a position to get that particular document. I'm going to share this document to the admin team and they are in a position to upload this. Okay. Don't depend on this document. This recorded session is available in YouTube. They are going to upload to YouTube and their recorded session link will be provided in WhatsApp community. So you are in a position to play this video at any point of time. If you are part of earlier batch, can we part of this current live batch too, or do we have to make the payment again? Yes, very good question. If you are part of any earlier batch, this batch payment has to complete to have these live sessions available at the same time to access this LMS Graphy portal. Because each batch is a desired functionality. Okay, if you have any concerns, please speak to support team, admin team. They will in a position to advise you how to proceed. Is there any app? Logic Labs? Yes. There is a tool. See here under logiclabstech.com. Download lessons and learn anytime, anywhere. There is a Mac app is there. Google Play is available. Android apps is there. You can play this video. Okay. I'm going to showcase one more time. Log into logiclabstech.com. Click on upcoming batches and you will find the batch details, batch number 250. You need to select batch number 250 and then you need to make sure buy this course and make the complete by clicking on the respect to. Before making the payment, make sure you are on the same batch and click on buy course so that you are in a position to access LMS Graphy portal. Any doubt? Any questions? Okay, if no questions, thanks for all your participation. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.